What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the latest edition of the Respectfully podcast. And I am your host, Cameron Farmer. And before we get into today's episode, I want to express my condolences to the family of AJ and Avion Terrell as they are grieving the recent loss of their aunt. I just want you all to know that you guys are in my thoughts and my prayers, and I commit you all to God and, for his leading and his guiding and his safekeeping. And I also pray an abundance of peace and comfort upon you all, because I know this is a tragic time for you guys, and I do pray that again you all experience an abundance of peace and comfort. And just know that you all are in my thoughts and prayers. And you all don't know me; I'm some random podcaster, and that is totally okay. But I just want you to know that I am thinking of you guys and praying for you guys. As we move on into the show, we are one day closer to kickoff. And as we are one day closer to kickoff, let me say this to Michael Penix Jr. Sincerest congratulations to you and your new wife, Olivia, for tying the knot. And I mean that truly. The thing is, as a Falcons fan, I'm happy, right? The way this brother was dancing, his ACL looks fine to me. But the one thing that I took away from Olivia and Mike's wedding is this: trust. Olivia developed trust over the course of her and Mike's relationship that eventually led her to trust him as a husband, to trust him as a long-term commitment. And right now, the Falcons fans and the Falcons organization are developing trust with Mike. They're developing that trust where they could eventually trust him as a long-term option. And as a Falcons fan, I speak primarily for myself. Do I trust Michael Penix Jr.? Do I trust the relationship between Falcons fans and Mike? Do I trust that it can evolve? Do I trust him as a long-term commitment for a quarterback? Do I trust him to win us a ring? Yes. I trust Michael Penix Jr. I believe in Michael Penix Jr. Now, let me say this to Michael Penix Jr. directly. You got a brother by the name of Tuaniga Manuelapola, Donnie Tungavailoa, who's coming to take your job. And I know I'm on the record for saying that I wanted another bridge QB. Yes, but at the same time, bump that. You gonna let Lil Donnie Tua take your job? This is your squad. This is your franchise. Atlanta drafted you for a reason. You got folks saying, oh, Mike is fragile. You got folks finishing the story, your story, to what could be a promising career. Show me something, Mike. Show me something. Stop playing with me. You was doing all this, at your wedding. You was doing all that at your wedding. It's go time. This your time. You got a dude named Donnie Tungavailoa taking your job. He's coming in to take your job. What you gonna do? Stop playing with me, Mike. Stop playing. I apologize for any spit that may have come out, but I just want y'all to know that. I need you to know that, Mike. I need you to know that. But on to other news. I believe Kyle Pitts is headed for a breakout season. And me personally, I believe it's disrespectful that he was franchise tagged. I understand why some people want the Falcons to list Kyle Pitts as a receiver. But keeping him as a tight end would be great for the Falcons. And I think it's a key testament to his positional versatility, which allows him to create mismatches as a hybrid player. And when you look at Kyle's hybridity, as a receiver, defenses would adjust by playing more defensive backs. But as a tight end, he forces them into a dilemma of utilizing smaller defenders, which make them vulnerable to his size, or larger, slower defenders, which makes him vulnerable to his speed. And I think Kevin Stefanski can right the wrongs of Arthur Smith, because prior to the 2024 season, Kyle Pitts was not consistently motioned often because Arthur Smith used them as a traditional inline tight end or as a blocker rather than leveraging motion to create mismatches. And so here we have this play where the Atlanta Falcons offense is lined up in a double tight formation where this involves 21 personnel. You have two running backs in Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, one tight end in Kyle Pitts, and your two receivers in Drake London and David Sills, and Mike is lined up 4 or 5 yards behind center. And this is where Kyle's positional versatility comes into play. You see his stance, and it gives the 49ers defense the impression that he's going to block. But as Kyle motions, he's changing the formation from a balanced set to a three-man surface to one side, forcing defenses to shift or risk being overmatched, for which we see former 49ers defensive back Jason Penix have that mental error of like, okay, am I supposed to pursue Kyle Pitts or not? And I know there's a variety of perspectives to look at this formation from, such as the DB's perspective, the QB's perspective, a coach's perspective. But I do think this will be the year that Kyle's arsenal will be unlocked to the fullest extent. And I am excited to see how this season will start, how this season will go, because like I said at the beginning, I find it disrespectful that Kyle Pitts is franchise tagged. I really do. But I could look at it from two perspectives. Either the front office doesn't trust him to make that next step, like they want to see more from him, or maybe they do trust him and they want more time to establish a long-term deal with Kyle Pitts. So there's a variety of perspectives to look at this franchise tag from. But I said what I said. It is disrespectful to me because Kyle Pitts, it's not his fault that he was underutilized. And a few months before last season ended, I mean, it looked like Raheem and Zach Robinson was using him better than Arthur Smith ever did. And he was the head coach for the Falcons for 3 seasons. So, like I said, Falcons fans, I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see what this season becomes. And yeah, man, that is the end of this episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You all be safe. You guys have a great Mother's Day because this episode would have been recorded on Mother's Day. Happy late Mother's Day to all who celebrate. And I'm praying for those who have lost their mother. Please know that your mother is shining down upon you and your mother loves you. And those mothers who are expecting, congratulations. I'm praying for you guys. I'm praying for your mothers that are here. And I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Please be safe. God bless you guys. Love.